Hey guys, what is up? Mikey Laker Talk. Let's talk Lakers basketball. Want to get my thoughts on yesterday's game. Lakers get that win over Atlanta 101-96. I want to talk about, just get my thoughts on the game. I want to talk about LeBron James load management because that topic came up yesterday. And I want to touch on Bronny Jr., LeBron James Jr.'s son. Just get my thoughts on that because I was listening to the NBA radio today. They were touching on his son. They were talking about his son and things like that. I just want to get my thoughts on it. I like the story. LeBron James, best player in the world right now. His son is playing in high school. That's pretty dope. So I want to touch on that real quick. But Lakers played Atlanta yesterday. Got the win 101-96. To be honest with you, there's really nothing for me to criticize in that game because it's the middle of the road trip. We're playing the weakest team in the NBA in Atlanta. I mean, I'll go over the game really quick, but I mean, we shot 16% from three. To be honest with you, I don't even know how we mustered up the energy to play that game because not only is it, you know, a game where we're like, it's the Atlanta Hawks, right? It's a team that's not even a threat to us. Heck, I didn't even care to watch the game. I was watching it, like trying to get Wi-Fi, trying to watch it. I was working midday and I was watching the game and I was like, you know, it's the Atlanta Hawks. It's a non-national TV game. Mid-Sunday game. It's like a team that really isn't going to mess with us, and somehow we mustered up the energy to win. LeBron James 32 and 13, AD 27 and 13, Danny Green with 10, KCP with 11, Rondo with 11. I mean, we shot 5 of 31 from 3 for 16%. That's crazy. Which means we couldn't hit anything. That's horrible. So basically, you know, the guys were going through the motions, played down to the competition. It is what it is. We ended up with the win, 24-3 on the year, 14th road win in a row. I mean, we all know we're waiting for that Milwaukee game. I mean, tomorrow's game is going to be pretty tough because Indiana is a much better team than the Atlanta Hawks. So that's going to be a tough game. And then we got the Bucks on Friday, which is going to be a national televised game. I don't know if tomorrow's going to be a national televised game, but that's going to be interesting. I don't know if that's Thursday or Friday, that Bucks game. Nonetheless, I think that one's going to be nationally televised, obviously. And that one's going to be like a playoff game, playoff atmosphere. But we ended up winning. I mean, continuing the winning streak. So everybody was talking about after the game, you know, LeBron James was getting asked a question because obviously it's right to ask this question because that game, he had flown to see his son play the day before in the state of Ohio. He flew back to Atlanta, and he played the game, and we won. And he put up you know, MVP numbers. So it's like, damn, LeBron, you know, year 17. Like, when does this stop? Do you keep doing this? Like, are you going to rest up at any point? For me, I say this. I've seen before this question was asked, for like, not only like yesterday, but months prior, I was against load management. Like, I really wanted to see LeBron James play, right? That was my thing. Even going back last year when he had a good year numbers wise, but it wasn't the best year from the team. He didn't, quote unquote, come in and play LeBron James type of, you know, leadership or game and really propel our team to the playoffs or whatnot. So I was always for, not screw the load management. I want to play. We're here to play, go out gun blazing, blah, blah, blah. You know, come out and play. But the fact that I seen enough sample size this year, like, we see what LeBron James and AD can do. They're doing it every single day. They're leading our team. They're going into, you know, opposite team's arena. We're going on the road. I've never seen a team like this win this much on the road. It's crazy. The fact that these guys are doing it day in, day out. I see what LeBron James can do. I see what AD can do. I see what the veterans can do. We don't have our full squad. We're not hitting on all cylinders. Kuzma's still out. We need to get him back and get him in the flow of things. If we can get And that's a vital player right there. If as much as we talk about Kuzma, whether he's gonna be on the team, whether he's gonna get traded or who knows what, whatever, for what it's worth, we need Kuzma to be back on the team and be running in all cylinders, right? Because that's a key player for us. And we still don't have that right now. When he gets back and he's running in all cylinders, we're going to be even that much better. But we're good now, 24-3. We're going to other teams' arenas and we're winning on the road. That's crazy. Like, how much more could you ask for, right? Having said that, me personally, as a fan, as much as I want to see a guy play, and I'm like, I don't mind LeBron James taking off, to be honest with you. I don't mind LeBron James and AD switching off for like some of these these small market teams, like the Atlanta Hawks yesterday. I wouldn't have mind LeBron James taking off that game, you know, or AD taking off, or somebody switching off, taking off that game, letting other guys get some run. But I know as fans, we want to be like, hey, you know what, we want to win every single game, things like that. But at the end of the day, LeBron James is going to be 35. If he can rest up and get a few days in, like if he, you know, in between games, if he can get 3 days of rest, come back and play a good team like Indiana or play a good team like the Milwaukee Bucks, that's even, you know, I would love to see that, to have a guy that's full of energy or whatnot. But if it's like, hey, you can go a few weeks, or if you can go, you know, play this stretch and we're going to give you a break in practice and stuff like that or whatever. I know they're already doing that, but for what it's worth, whatever you can give LeBron James rest, and let's let him heal up a little bit, let him rest up, get him 3-4 days of rest in between, you know, games and things like that. I'm all for it. Not that I want to see him do it like Kawhi Leonard, like every other day or whatever. That's bogus. I actually want to see LeBron James play with AD, but there's certain games, you know, Charlotte Hornets on a Tuesday night or a Wednesday night or something like that. Come on, man. You know, non-national televised game. We don't need LeBron James playing for those games, you know, whatever. We play the Pelicans one day. Let's say we play the Pelicans the next game. We're at home. You know, it's a Thursday night. It's a non-national or whatever, Sunday night. We don't need him to play, right? We can have him rest up. That's my point. Anyway, that's my thought on load management. I'm not saying like I'm all for it. We should load manage and all that stuff. But at this point, I've seen enough of a sample size. These guys have been committed all year long. Why not? So that's my thoughts on that. Anyway, so LeBron James the day before went to go see his son play. You know, Bronny Jr. So they were talking about on the radio, like, is it fair and stuff like that. And then they were like, you know, trying to like you're just like basically like analyzing Bronny Jr.'s game, you know, and stuff like that. And me personally, when I think about what Bronny Jr. is doing, and it's LeBron James Jr.'s son, I give him an A+ for what he's doing. 15 years old, coming off the bench on a really good high school team, a team that's nationally ranked. That's pretty dope. We all know Bronny Jr. at 15, basically they said LeBron James was the best player, I think, in the nation at that point at 15, or at least in the state of Ohio, when he was a freshman, 15 years old. Bronny Jr. right now playing for Sierra Canyon, coming off the bench, having to earn his minutes. But as you've seen yesterday, nationally televised game, or at least national, recognition. Rachel Nichols was there. Everybody was there. LeBron James was there, and Bronny Jr. off the bench helped out. I think they ended up scoring 59 points. He ended up scoring 15 points off the bench, and these were crucial minutes. I saw the highlights and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty dope. You know, even and what I see from Bronny Jr. is I see a player that's very dope, well-rounded. He's still growing. He's 6'2". He's gonna end up being definitely. I think he's gonna grow a few more inches. He's gonna be about 6'6", 6'7", whatever. I think he's gonna be about 6'8". My opinion, I think he's gonna be around 6'7", 6'8". But he's not like this. He's not the best 15-year-old in the nation. but I still give him an A+ for a kid who's 15, who just turned 15 not too long ago, for playing big minutes in a high school game. I mean, I've coached some 14-year-olds in baseball, and if that kid could play some big minutes on a varsity high school team, put up some big numbers, I mean, hell, that's impressive to me. So, I mean, LeBron James should be proud of his son. His son also plays defense. He's a team player. He's very humble. He's an amazing kid. I mean, I'm excited. I love the fact that LeBron James is the best player in the world, and his son is a freshman in high school, one of the top teams in the nation, and he's having to earn his minutes. He's just not starting because he's LeBron James Jr.'s son. But when he gets in, he's playing good minutes, playing decent minutes for that team. He's not the best player on the team, but he's playing crucial minutes and helping that team succeed. That's pretty dope. And I'm you know, shout out to LeBron for doing what he does with his son, and shout out to Bronny Jr. for balling out as a 15-year-old, putting up good numbers, you know, playing big minutes, playing defense, stuff like that. I heard that the coach for Sierra Canyon is all about defense too. Like, if you don't play defense, you're not getting in the game, and it shows. I watched some of the clips. Those kids are getting after it. So shout out to Bronny Jr. for putting up numbers. That's my thoughts on you know, I like to see that. I like to see a kid who's putting in the work, very humble, you know, not the best athlete in the world and all cocky and stuff like that, but putting in the work, still putting in the grind. Basically, have a silver spoon and you got everything handed to you, but you're still putting in that work. You're still grinding every day. Shout out to Bronny and LeBron James for what they're doing, you know, together. As a father, the son, playing basketball. Shout out to all you guys. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for commenting, like, subscribing. As always, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MikeSportsLA. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on my face after this video. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get videos like this every single day in your inbox. On to Indiana tomorrow. I'll talk with you guys then. If something comes up, I'll holler at you guys. Peace.